I also love that when they use the words araso, algeso. Yung nagsasagutan sila yung araso, algeso. Syempre, I had to Google that. Basically, araso is the past of I know, I understand. And algeso is the present/future. So them saying it twice, when you're trying to convince or tell yourself that it's over, or when you tell yourself na kaya mo yan.
I love that you pointed out yung araso, algaso. Kasi yun din yung hook talaga ng song na to for me. Ang take ko dito is, ang reading ko sa kanya is, parang araso is, yun nga, okay, I got it. And then yung algaso daw, parang may slight nuance na siya of it being used as an acknowledgement of instruction. So in a way for me, parang meron siyang sense of finality to it. Sobrang sakit and bittersweet. And this song is so, as Pia mentioned nga na parang it's so silent but it's also full.
Sobrang sakto siya pang soundtrack sa exchange. Parang,
girl,
naiisip ko talaga yung mga awayan nila sa exchange. Tapos bigla yung quiet surrender na, araso, meron silang usually Yun yung mga anuhan nila Tapos hanggang sa softly araso. Tapos paalisin na lang yung
tsaka
tao.
si ano to.
Oo, tsaka si Yushik. Alam mo na.
Si Yushik. Oo, alam mo na sila to eh.
1, 2, Sarang!
Hey! Annyeong, this is Pia.
What's up, everyone? This is Chancy.
Hello, this is Monica and we are 1, 2, Sarang! Annyeong!
Annyeong, annyeong!
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 Annyeong! With annyeong!
Huwag po kayo aalis. Nandito lang kami.
It's our
kayo.
150th episode. Okay. Hi, guys!
Mga inubo na.
I'm pretty sure you guys have an idea kung ano ang ating pag-uusapan, right? I mean, ewan ko na lang kung hindi nyo pa mag-gets. Kasi ang dami na namin pinagagawa dito. But, I want to begin this episode with asking this question. Ano ang inyong favorite DK or Seungkwan soundtrack song?
Ooh. I'll start.
Okay.
So, of course, as a DK bias, it will always be Go from 2521. Sobrang ganda ng song na yon talaga. As in, and it really fit that show so well. And every time lumalabas, pinapatugtog siya during their competitions, diba? As in, I remember the scene, yung parang first time niya atang pumunta dun sa SEA Games ata yun. Tapos yung papasok na siya and then it's all dark and then may light lang na isa on the, kung saan, yung dun sa, what do you call that space? Kung saan sila magfe-fencing. Tapos yung biglang tumugtog yung song na yun, biglang, oh my God, the chills. Yes. Oo. So yes, that's Go, DK.
And also that song kasi because we also like 2521. Ang lakas ng dating niya, no?
Yes.
Na parang
Perfect.
attach yung kanta na yon sa napakagandang show. So yes, me too, same, I agree. Napakaganda ng document Go with an exclamation mark. Ikaw, Pia, what's your favorite soundtrack song?
Mine is Seungkwan's Pitapat. I haven't seen the K-drama, but forever kasi akong kinikilig lang kapag nag-ano siya, my heart goes pitapat. Parang nafe-feel ko siya. As in, parang feel ko yung kilig. And it was just so sweet na nung nag-guest si Moon Gayong sa show niya, parang they showed na, wow, they became friends because of this song. And he's like, she's like his Nuna. As in, they're super duper close. As in, parang, wow, this song just really sprouted that kind of friendship for him. And to have, Moon Gayong as your close Nuna na who buys him food. I'm so sorry sa Sonia Jin and Jung Hae-in, manginig kayo.
Not
pretty Nuna who buys me food.
Correct. Ano yung tawag doon? Parang not beating the allegations na si Seungkwan ay naghahakot ng mga ng mga Nuna. And also It Girls. Kasi Moon Gayong is quite an It Girl, right?
It Girl, yes.
Yeah. My favorite soundtrack song is actually also called Go, minus the exclamation point.
Question
Pero
mark?
this question, exclamation point. Kasi yung go ni Dokyo may exclamation point, diba? Pero
Correct.
ito, meron din kasi si Seungkwan na song called Go, and it's for Record of Youth. I hate
Oh my
that.
God, yes! Oo nga pala!
I hate that show, but the song is fantastic. Like, if you listen to it, I hope, kung sa hindi pa parinig, kung hindi nyo pa naririnig yung kantang yon, please do check it out. It's so nice. It's a little bit on the faster beat. And kahit na hindi mo siya naiintindihan, at kahit kung hindi nyo pa napapanood yung show, okay lang actually kung hindi nyo panoorin yung show. Pero title pa lang kasi, diba, it says Record of Youth.
Loaded naman nun.
Oo. Parang the song, sorry
enjoyed it
ah.
a little bit. A little bit
At the
lang.
beginning, I think.
Yeah.
Kasi bogum pa rin
Busoki
yun.
on his first, bago mag-Lovely Runner.
Oo, tama. Tapos, the song, it's actually very encouraging. It's very youthful. Parang aiming for your dreams kind of vibe. So, it's really nice. I think memorable din yun sa akin. And it's always on my list for a few years now. Kahit na hindi top, parang hindi siya natatanggal sa playlist ko if I just wanna feel happy.
Aww.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
But anyway, why are we talking about soundtracks when we're actually supposed to be talking about the soundtrack album that just came out? Well, it's not really a soundtrack album, but they do kind of call it like that. And parang sa atin din, diba? Parang it's kind of obvious na all the songs that came out of this mini album is very, very parang with a drama or a film in mind, yung datingan ng paggawa ng mga kantang to. So for this episode, a special episode, we are going to be deep diving into DxS, the new subunit from 17, Dokyum and Seungkwan, and their mini album called Serenade. So we are going to be talking about this mini album because you also asked for it. We did a review, a reaction video, of Blue, their title track, the cinematic music video. And some of you actually said, please make a review because we want to hear your thoughts. So eto na, by popular demand. Popular demand.
By our demand on ourselves.
Our demand. Ito na po ang review episode kasi syempre 17, hindi rin namin palampasin na, we talk about this album that came from them, the vocal duo of the century, the K-pop vocal greats of this generation.
I agree.
Tsaka si Christina Aguilera at si Madonna.
So for this episode, I'm gonna be asking kung ano nga ba ang expectations, if you had any expectations of this mini album, and if they were met. We're going to be talking about each track. There are 6 tracks in this album. And siguro kasama na rin doon ang nitpicking. Because, we like to nitpick. Deep dive nga diba? So, syempre, pag may deep, may nit. Huh? Pag may dive, may nitpick.
Pag may dive.
Never mind. Pag may dive.
May see.
Yes. Okay. And finally, we are going to be giving, at the end of this episode, magbibigay kami ng isang postlude. Like, or message to DK and Seungkwan. Gusto lang natin sabihin kung ano yung mga na-feel natin after listening to this album. You guys suck. And do stick around also because we have a game. We are going to be building our very own K-pop plot.
Demon Hunters.
K-pop Demon Hunter. We are going to be creating our very own K-drama storyline based on this game. Kasi nga, diba, nasabi ko na DK and Seungkwan are soundtrack kings. So, syempre, dahil tayo ay laging ginagaya ang 17, kami rin ay
Sino kaya gumagaya sa atin?
Wow.
Ay, okay. Sorry.
Sila nakikinig sa atin.
Oo.
Okay.
Ano ba yan?
That is true also. Sarang base. I hope you guys know that. Please support us with that thought. Basta, intayin nyo na lang sa bandang dulo. Meron kaming game. Gagawa kami ng sarili naming K-drama plotline at ipipitch namin to sa kanila kasi nga nakikinig sila sa amin. So anyway, DxS or DK Seungkwan Serenade. 6-track mini album released just last January 12 with the cinematic music video Blue. Sa mga description ng mga PR kits, PR releases, they keep on repeating this over and over again. It's a showcase of their musical prowess, both vocal and writing. Because they did write most of the songs, right? Actually, all. I think all nga. And medyo different kasi we don't see the usual people behind the credits of their songs. So, parang naging personal projects na rin talaga nila. Naging personal project na rin nila talaga itong album na to. So, let's begin with, yun nga. The first question, what were your expectations of this mini album and were they met? Pia, nakatingin ka sa langit. Anong thoughts mo?
My expectations as the main vocals of 17 was, of course, vocal calisthenics. And that was more than achieved.
What? Tumbling
diba?
naman ang
Kasi,
term na yan.
Sila naman talaga, like, parang,
Gymnastics.
parang, wala kasi talaga ho iba pang nakikilala or fina-follow na group personally na talagang yung main vocal pwede itapat. EXO pala, okay, fine.
Yes.
EXO is right there. Pero parang,
B2B.
yeah, pero kasi
Na-active,
parang,
I guess.
Na-active.
yung sa akin kasi parang full package. So sorry. I love Unkwang.
Wow.
I love Changsub. I'm talking about a full package here which EXO also has. So parang yung with them kasi like vocally iba talaga, and I feel like they're always also mentioned sa mga list kung sino mga best vocalists in when it comes to K-pop.
Agree.
But then I feel like also another so that was met. Pero may isa ako expectation na hindi na meet, which is the previous units, I feel like were more experimental in showing what they really listen to musically, and it gives us a peek into their kind of their own playlist, and that's also what they bring out. So parang dito kasi, ever since nalaman natin na what? Seungkwan is into house music? What are you talking about? I really thought this would be the opportunity for him to do that. But they had to stick to the script. The brief was make songs that are for the karaoke, and that's exactly what they did. They delivered, pero parang nabitin lang ako sa experimentation, which I hoped I could have seen, because the units usually is the time for them to do that and show carrots a different side of them.
Yeah. Gusto ko na rin yun sa Kian actually, kasi exactly my unmet expectations also. Like, medyo na-feel ko na siya when it was announced that that's what's gonna happen. Tas parang yung pangalan pa ng title is Serenade, and then like yung mga initial art cards were very, let's just say, melodramatic. That I knew they were gonna do. In a way, I knew gets parang, because yun nga, soundtrack kings, they've done so many soundtracks over the years, so we knew that this is what they're good at. So I kind of had a feeling, but I still hoped. I really, really hoped. Kahit na super tiny lang, na baka they can surprise us. Because they always do. Like, in every single thing that they come out, somehow, I always feel like, nasa-surprise pa rin ako na, oh, may ganun pala, alam mo yun? Like, not just with units, also with the group as a whole. So, I'm a little bit, I will admit, I'm a little bit disappointed that I did not see anything new from the two. Yeah.
Same.
Ikaw, Chancy.
My turn. Ako, parang nung in-announce na it's gonna be the two of them, I was kind of surprised actually, because yung trend with all the duos kasi parang it's always some, kumbaga, combination that you don't kind of expect. Alam mo yun? Parang, so I was thinking maybe, parang hindi naman sa yung halo na, hindi naman sa hindi mo in-expect, pero it's a halo na hindi mo pa nakikita. Parang ganun.
Yeah.
So parang to bring them to, and I think we've also talked about this before, na parang like, silang dalawa, parang weird na sila, kasi parang you would think na parang it's gonna be a vocalist and a rapper together, and then let's see what's gonna come out. Pero like two vocalists, they're two main vocalists coming together, na parang like, okay, sige, but I guess talagang they're really sticking with, yun nga, a very vocally strong album. So parang, and as what Pia also said, parang that was also an expectation of mine, but I did not know where they were gonna go. Kasi I mean, you can do vocal calisthenics in any genre naman eh. Alam mo yun?
Yeah.
But then, ito nga, pumasok sila sa isang more cinematic path. And honestly, I love this album so much.
It is a
As
really good
in,
album.
I loved it. I loved it so much. And I think, for me, weirdly enough, parang may freshness itong buong album na to. Siguro not as an individual, pero kasi parang I've been hearing a lot of like sound na parang mas technologically driven. You know what I mean? But these songs are just sweeping.
Pure.
Alam mo yun? And if their goal talaga is to be cinematic, they achieved it. For me, alam mo yun? Parang, I mean, gets na parang, and you know, as I was also listening to this album, parang may pumapasok na ibang songs na medyo same breath ang feel. Na parang, it's not really anything spectacularly new, but I feel like DK and Seungkwan, this is who they are. Alam mo yon, they're sentimental people. Alam mo yon, parang, and I feel like they colored this album naman in their, you know, the way that they are. And parang, it's such a great combination for me of what they can do, what the music can do for their voices. As in, because of the sweepingness, alam mo yun, sobrang, I really love that. Tsaka naka full blast sa car. As in, alam mo yun, parang na-envelope ka nung sound. And then, and knowing na parang these two are just, and I would like to go back to what Pia said in our review of the music video na parang, like, parang they really are the storytellers. Alam mo yun? Na parang, and I really appreciated like yung mga nuances ng mga kanta, yung mga bale. Alam mo yun, na parang, and how their voices were able to capture the lyrics so well. And whenever I listen to it, I imagine a scene in a movie na kung saan may ganung bali bigla. So parang like, at sobrang nakuha nila yun. Kaya sobrang, I loved it. Alam mo yun, parang like, it's not parang your typical but and I feel like to a certain degree nga there's a risk to this path eh. Kasi parang hello, tayo, singing challenge, 'di ba? So parang like sino ba naman nasasali diyan? Ilan ang hashtags na lalaba? Like gaano karaming hashtags ang lalabas, 'di ba? So parang marketing this album will be a little bit parang off the beaten path pa nga in a way. In relation to how 17 usually does their stuff kasi they've never done anything like this. Yeah. So, alam mo yan. And I feel
challenge.
The vocal challenge. Kaya nga parang minsan nafe-feel ko nga na medyo pulled back din yung marketing nito ng Slight compared to the other two. But iniisip ko na lang na parang maybe that's why the music video is also not them, mas cinematic version, because the focus really is their vocal powers, alam mo yun, and how they can tell a story with their voice. Ayun. So yun, and yun. So I'm very, very satisfied with this album actually. Yun.
Very much met. That's a really good thought actually. Parang siguro you guys said that you super love the album. Ako medyo mid lang siya sa akin. And I guess it has something to do with mood, definitely. Like, this album really sets you into a gloomy mood most of the time. Not all, but in most songs, may gloom siya. And hindi lang siya yung hinahanap ko ngayon. Parang hindi ko siya kailangan ngayon siguro.
Pang-banyo cryathon siya. Parang
parang medyo reject nga ng katawan ko eh. Kasi parang yung utak ko, it's the start of the year, it's January, I need to get my game on. Alam mo yun?
Girl, let's go to LD1 Freak Alarm. Come on. It's so
pagising ng kaluluwa.
So parang, I don't know, when I listen to it, may onting rejection nga kasi parang, I don't wanna go there. I don't wanna fall there. Alam mo yun? Kaya hindi ko siya maisip ng matino. Siguro pag next time ako ma-heartbreak. Wow, next time. Pero okay yun.
Plinano mo talaga yung heartbreak. Pero
Actually, with
Ayaw
that
mo
in
yun.
mind.
Ibig sabihin nun kasi may nagka-jowa or
Pero
whatever.
bakit
Yes.
heartbreak? Walang
Hindi ko
heartbreak
alam.
involved.
I don't
Happiness
know.
lang.
Or pwede
Okay
balikan mo
dapat
na lang yung
ganon.
mga luma mong heartbreak.
Ay, ayun. O,
Sana
ganun,
ako
ganun.
eh.
Okay.
Kapagod
Baka
na
may
eh.
certain time of year na gusto mo siyang balikan every now and then, just to feel
Ganyan.
something.
Yeah.
Check up.
I feel like that's true naman. Kasi, I do like sad songs too. But yun nga, naka-ano siya eh, naka-depende sa timing. So,
Correct.
siguro hindi lang talaga siya timing sa akin now. But, in that sense, when you were saying nga na it's not typical, I really appreciate that. Because they become unique nga in a sense. Na in a
Yes.
sea of all these dance challenges, na in a way, nakakasawa na. Like every single group that comes out with a song, it has to come with a challenge. They have to
Correct.
invite fellow other K-pop groups to do it with them. I mean, and then, makukyutan tayo sa interactions and stuff. Pero parang, don't you feel na after a while, nakakasawa siya? Diba?
Ako hindi ako
having-
nasasawa. Sorry.
Totoo naman.
Ako,
Pero parang
ako naman
kumbaga,
yun.
Oo.
Pero
Totoo
gets
naman.
ko yung thought na parang it's always just that.
Yeah, parang ang formula niya na masyado.
Oo.
So having this singing challenge is challenging.
And also parang Golden. You remember when Golden came out? And then all the major vocalists of every group went for it.
Yeah.
Alam mo yun, parang, I mean, especially now na people say, oh, K-pop is just performance. Parang, I mean, which I completely contradict because I don't think that it is like that. But I mean, that it unfortunately sometimes though it's packaged that way because it's more palatable, I guess, for more people.
Yeah.
But like these K-pop idols are singers, alam mo yun, and this is an opportunity for them to show what they can do vocally and show na parang di lang kami sumasayaw. Kumakanta din kami, hindi namin kailangan ng backing track, alam mo yun.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Parang kumbaga in the purest form, yung basic, hindi naman basic, pero yung parang main capacity nila, enough na siya. Parang ganon. Kasi K-pop idols now, they have to be everything else. Pero sila, parang, alam mo yun, we are able to see them na just with singing, that's it, that's enough. Like, alam mo yun, you're already wowed with their talent. Parang ganon.
Correct.
Last, before we do each of the song, gusto ko lang din sabihin na, because they packaged this, they also promoted this as a winter album. Kaya, they released it Jan 12, and like, feel ko yung winter. As in,
Oo. Kaya ka ba nakaganyan ngayon? Very covered up with a scarf.
Actually. Pinag-iisipan ko nga kung dapat ito
Ayan na
yung
siya!
susuotin ko.
Ayan, may scarf na siya.
Ayan.
Shit, grabe, goblin.
Ayan na.
Goblin
Blue pa.
vibes, pero blue.
Pero blue.
Blue.
Oo.
Dahil may blue ako.
Naka-blue din ako kaya lang di
Ako.
kita. Hindi ako hubad guys, pero blue yan.
Itaas mo hanggang
Ayan.
dito.
I-reveal ko
kaya
na. Ito
tinatry
talaga yung
ko
main
nga eh.
outfit
Yan,
ko.
yan.
Anyway, so let's talk about each of the songs, the 6 songs. Para fun, can we rate each song according to temperature? Wow.
Okay.
So, kasi nga 'di ba naka-package siya as winter album. So basically, kung cold, if you say it's cold, it means you like it. Kung hot, it means you don't. Usually baliktad, but because this is a winter album, we'll switch it up. So again, cold, it means you like it. Hot, it means you don't.
Okay.
Okay.
We begin with the first song, Rockstar, the DK
Rockstar!
solo.
Rock
Siyempre,
and
si
rock.
Trency ang magsisimula.
Rock and roll. Let's go.
Ah,
Sa akin lang, ang tanong ko is, kaya ba siya nag-drums dun sa concert? As a hint na ito ang direksyon niya in life. Kaya
ang
ba?
cute though!
Niya ginawa
Very
yun?
cute. Apparently, I didn't see pa the whole, like, parang the making, but I just saw clips on Twitter na parang iba yata yung direction ng solo na dinidictate sa kanya, and he had to fight for this song, and Seungkwan was on his side, na parang, ito yung gusto niyang kantahin eh di ibigay natin sa kanya.
I love
Parang may
it.
ganun
I
daw
love
na clip.
it so much. And I appreciate na minention mo yun. Kasi for me, DK is sunshine, I mean, a lot of his solos is sunshine. Is sunshine, is tender. It will envelope you with warmth kahit na winter sonata nga ang pinag-uusapan natin ngayon. But he is sunshine. And this song is sunshine, but with an edge. And I love the fact
Aww.
na he pushed for that edge kasi mature na siya. Ready na siya for me.
Wow!
Ready na
Let's
siya
go.
sa akin.
Oo.
Grabe.
Sabi nga ng Epic High, Ajushi na siya.
Correct. Na ano ko na parang 30 na siya. Sige,
ako
doon tayo sa Korean
kinikilig
age.
dun?
30 na siya.
Oo.
Doon tayo
Egishi. Kasi baby Ajushi daw. Egishi.
Egishi na siya.
Cute.
Oo. Oh my God, my baby Ajushi, Egishi. Ayun. So honestly, nung pinakinggan ko to, parang na-in-love ako ulit sa kanya. Wow!
Ayan tayo.
I
Yung
love
mga
him
strong
so
words.
much. I love him. I mean, admittedly, parang na tumaliwas ako ng landas, no? Punta tayo sa makabataan, no? Ng slide. Alam mo yun?
Slide?
Na slide, ganun. And also, maybe may factor din naman nga, pamilitary na siya. So, parang I'm kind of distancing myself. Wow! But, alam mo yun
Ito
talagang...
lang kailangan to pull
Ito
you
lang
back.
kailangan. O, correct. Ang rockstar DK. Alam mo, at nangyari din naman ng concert. Nung nag-rockstar siya, parang, oh my God, shit.
Oh my God. Grabe yung pull nun. Hatak siya, hindi siya...
Like,
Like tug of
talaga siya sa
war,
leeg.
hatak.
Sa leeg, sa buhok.
Oo
Sa
nga.
buhok!
Ala.
So, yun. And, as in, and I love him so much. And ito nga ulit, parang like, I love this album kasi parang the accompanying instruments really support the voice the vocal. So pag pinapakinggan mo, buo siya, pero naririnig mo na mayroon silang sobrang gandang support. Kahit na itong song na to hindi siya parang quintessential K-drama what do you call this, scoring na. Alam mo yun, na parang, parang gano'n na. Hindi, ito yung start ng isang movie, tapos sobrang youthful pa yung vibe, ganyan.
Yes.
Pero nasusupport pa rin siya, and specifically, that part, yung may mga guitar riffs sa dulo, parang, oh my God,
Ganda.
rockstar DK talaga, and I super love it. And in terms of the lyrics naman for me, parang meron lang a couple of lines doon na parang naantig talaga ako as a theater person, as an actress.
Oh my God, I think I know this
You
line.
know,
Go.
you know this line? Okay,
Right,
so
yes.
yung line na to, in my life, you are the only rock star. Today, as always, I become an audience for you. Grabe!
Meron ding part yung something like spotlight shine
That
on
too.
you. Parang gano'n.
I love that.
It would use those
Oo.
terms and stuff.
Diba? And then I love
Super.
that they start this track with like screaming, diba? Parang nasa stadium sila. So kumbaga parang like, akala mo siya yung rockstar. Hindi! Ikaw yung rockstar girl! Ako yun! So yun,
I am
na-inlove ako ulit ng Malalers.
The bridge.
I love him
the
so
bridge is
much.
also nice. Correct. Yung bridge, it sings, I have a request after 100 years pass. I want to become the 101st spring with you.
Oh, ganda.
Ang ganda ng bridge
So
actually.
sweet.
Sobrang
Ganda
favorite
nun.
ko.
Ganda ng bridge nun. And his vocals. Come on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Patikim lang. Siguro, okay, since andito naman ako, parang hindi ko na kailangan ulitin kayo na. Siguro the only thing I find odd about this is the placement. Alam mo yun? Parang like...
Really?
That's the beginning.
Oo.
Really?
Parang like for me, it could have been, kaya parang guilty pleasure. Parang like, parang medyo ano siya, medyo parang, may ganun na factor. Baka ako lang naman yun, may gulat factor lang. Siguro, the lightness fits in the spot, pero parang, it was just so fast. Alam mo yun, parang hindi ako na-ease into the album ng Slide. Parang ganun.
Really?
But I love this song. Oo. Yun
Yeah,
lang.
yeah,
Naman
yeah.
yung slight ano ko, na parang medyo, nag-start na siya. Parang may ganun lang ako feeling nung start.
Ako baliktad. Parang sa akin, parang it was such a great start for the album.
Same.
Kasi para sa akin,
Oo.
kunwari, yun nga, because I came in also, yung sa usapan nga natin na parang K-drama OST, yung Atake.
Gets.
So it's like really like that first episode in the K-drama, and it feels like such a montage song. Yung parang
True
lahat,
that.
nag-ready sila, tapos parang
Correct.
nakikilala mo na lahat ng characters.
Setting
Oo.
up the
Yung
characters.
Correct.
So parang
Oo.
sobrang sakto niya. And I don't know, because right now, I'm rewatching Reply 1988. Parang for some reason,
Aw.
parang feeling ko pag tumanda na sila, ganito na. Parang ito may montage na ng buhay-buhay nila. Parang may ganun. Ay, ang ganda lang talaga because I didn't look into the lyrics, but this song, and I guess this is their strength talaga as vocalists Naiintindihan mo yung nangyayari kahit na wala
Yeah.
kang alam na
Correct.
Korean, na
Correct.
whatever.
Totoo.
Parang it really
Totoo.
just sets you,
Agree.
gives you right into that mood, and I super love it. I super love this solo for DK. I love it more than Happy Virus. Like, this one is so perfect for him to come out with in this album as his solo.
Yeah.
Super duper yes.
I feel like this is more like Happy Virus is his song for you, but this song is for you, but it's still him. You know what I mean? Parang especially knowing parang na sinabi mo na he fought for this song. Alam mo yun, parang like, or rather, ito yung gusto niya maging. Parang may ganun siyang vibe for me.
Parang Happy Virus, I want to be this. Ay, parang, this is me to you.
Oo.
Pero itong Rockstar, this is you to me. That's why I love parang ganon.
Pwede. Oh, I like that. Oh, me to him.
I actually really like this song also as an opening. Like what I said nga, I was expecting, puro ballad to or whatever.
Akala ko din.
When I click play, tapos yun yung nauna, I'm like, whoa, I love it. Like, it's so DK. It also reminded me of, do you guys, I don't know if you guys remember, although we did talk about Welcome to Samdalri, because he also sang the soundtrack.
Ay, correct. Yes.
The song, yung short hair.
Short hair.
That's may ganun eh, short hair. I actually don't know what it's about, but it's like an old song, diba? That he just sang for.
Yeah.
It's like a national song of sorts. He remade it, yeah. And every time I listen to Short Hair, and actually, I think even with Happy Virus, without the visuals, pag nakikinig lang ako, alam mo yung ni-imagine ko yung smile niya, kung gano'n kalaki. So, you know, when he sings, he has this singing, basta he has that face na parang, it's all teeth, pero ang daming lumalabas na vocals. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Parang may ganun siya eh, na parang, parang short hair has like that. Every time I listen to it, I imagine it like that. And this is the same for me, Rockstar. Na parang nakasmile siya, nakangiti, but he's actually singing powerfully. Alam mo yun?
Correct.
So, I love this as a start. And also, ano din yung itong album na to, since we're also talking about the storytelling angle, and they said it also in like the PR and press stuff. It's a cycle. The story is a cycle. So this Rockstar, since it's like heart-fluttering, alam mo yon, cute, parang kayo pa, parang alam mo yon, parang butterflies kind of feeling. So it's like the beginning of a relationship or the happy times of a relationship or something. Nung ito yung inuna nila in the track. And then I knew that Blue was sad, right? And it was coming later on. Automatically, pumasok na sa isip ko, okay, so it's like the cycle of a relationship, of love or something like that. So the storytelling worked that way.
Correct. Agree.
Pero ikaw, Pia, may iba pa ka ba pang thoughts sa Rockstar?
Cold sa akin tong song na to. I love it.
Same. Cold. Very cold.
Cold, pero warm.
Cold. Freezing.
Cold na madaming kilig.
Oo, cold na maraming kilig.
Igloo.
Oo.
You know how igloo, it actually warms
meron
you
akong
up kahit na
meron
ice
talagang
siya.
dilulu. So, nasa igloo kami ni DK, no?
Wait, hold that thought. Pasok mo yan mamaya.
Oo, papasok natin yung somewhere.
Na-mention ko na naman that Blue is coming and Blue has come. The second track for this album, Blue, also the title track. Thoughts on this very, very painful song, Pia?
Very, very painful.
I really like listening to it, minus the MV. I'm so sorry to those who really loved everything about the MV, but I'm one of those who just really appreciated it more because of the song. Listening to it and just listening to them sing it so beautifully, powerfully at some points, and when it needs to be soft, it is so soft and caressing you and comforting you at those parts. Sobrang ganda lang din. And sobrang gusto ko na yun nga, yung Going 17 special thing nila na parang, I know it's supposed to be comedy, but like it's just a peak na parang, okay, kahit silang dalawa, nagsastruggle sila, tapos nagkakatinginan pa sila na, masyado ba nating pinahirapan yung sarili natin sa kantang to? May mga ganun pa silang mga thoughts. Pero parang yung nalilitob din silang dalawa sa harmony nila. Yung parang, okay, even if they are the vocal gods we deem them to be, they're still very, talaga, really working hard on it. One of my favorite scenes there, nung parang Di nasa grocery na sila. Tapos si Seungkwan naghahanap na sa may mga freezer. Tapos bigla siyang may narinig siya may kumakanta, I'm blue. Sabi nga, ano nangyayari? Kinakantaan na ni DK yung butcher. Tapos parang sabi nung butcher sa kanya, you were born a singer. Tapos sabi ni DK, no, I had to really work hard on it. Tapos parang the butcher was like, it doesn't seem like it. Tapos parang sabi niya, you know, the work never stops. Just like you have to perfect your craft every day. So do I work on it every day.
I love
As in,
it.
sobrang ang touching kasi, syempre yung dumating nga sa atin yung finished product na ang ganda-gandang pakinggan. But just seeing that also, na parang, hi, grabe, these hardworking guys, 11 years into their career, still doing that. And this song told so many stories to me, not just about their, but I think that Going 17 helped me appreciate it even more. Ayun.
Yeah.
Oh, super.
It is a very technical song, no? I think that's why it's so difficult. Plus, there's so much layers to
Hindi naman
it.
tayo nahirapan.
No.
Easy.
Kulang na nga lang ko orchestra Alam mo yun? Asan ba?
Kaya ko
May
maging
violin
orchestra.
ako dito.
Wait lang.
May violin ako.
Kaya din yan ni Myung Jae maging trumpet.
Kaya ko yan. Beatboxer kaya ako, hindi nyo alam. Here's a box and I beat it.
Witty ka doon.
I don't know how, I don't have much to say about the song actually. Parang for me, I acknowledge everything great about it. But I just can't play it all the time. Parang ganun.
Yes. Gets
Like,
naman.
it's so sad. Although, gusto ko lang din i-mention na sobrang ganda ng not the music video. You know, when they release teasers, actually even the stills of the video, music video, tas yung teaser, yung video teaser, tapos yung si DK with a woman, and then Seungkwan running away from something.
Oo,
You
yung
remember
parang
this?
may
the
wedding
teaser,
ring.
yes.
Yung may wedding ring.
Correct.
Parang mas marami akong emotions na na-feel doon kaysa sa music video. Mas
Gets.
gets ko nga yung kanta
Oo.
kaysa sa music video. Medyo over the top ata yung music video for me kasi.
Oo.
Anyway,
Gets.
bumabalik na naman ako. Alam niyo naman ako, pag may inis ako, binabalikan ko. But anyway, ikaw, Trency, anong thoughts mo sa Blue?
I love it. It's not my most favorite song in the album, honestly. Kasi parang, tama ka naman, parang, it's so specific to K-drama. It's like, of all the songs here, I feel like it's the most K-drama, K-movie. You know what I mean? Yung ganong, parang kaya yun nga yung scene na maghihiwalay na sila, ito yung tumutugtog. Alam mong yun na talaga siya. Parang, this song, parang calls for a specific moment in your life or while watching, alam mo yun. So,
Listening,
yun, quintessentially a K-drama. Pero, if the intention naman din is that, and I feel like it is, and they did it so well, alam mo yun, and true, it's just such a technically difficult song. And, parang I feel like itong song na to is one of the songs in the album talaga na talagang pinakita nila kung gaano kagaling sila kwento with their voices. And also the team behind this. Honestly, I'm sure
The
it's
song.
like team behind the song. Alam mo yun, the writers, the composers, the producers, and all of the other songs as well. Parang ang dami kasing parang essentially with all the songs here, parang hinahatak niya yung puso ko, tapos biglang bibitawan niya at some point. And oh my God, I live for that. Alam mo yun. And then there's a specific part here na yung parang sa may bridge to, yung line, you didn't come back to me and all that's left are echoes. Tapos biglang, hindi ko matandaan, as usual, hindi ko natatandaan yung song in this moment, but I remember na merong sweeping DK or Seungkwan vocal na, ganyan. Tapos bigla na lang, binitawan ka. Tapos biglang, may ganon. And man, that is what this song is all about. Parang ganon.
It's
The push and pull.
The push and pull. And also as someone who's not an auditory person, parang sobrang love na love ko yung mga ganun. Kasi hindi ko siya maintindihan. Pero tinatry kong intindihin and na-amaze ako. Like, ganun yung ginagawa nila sa akin with just sound. I love it.
And they also played with the duo You know, yung push and pull. Like,
yung push and
it's two
pull.
characters present talaga in the song. And then, ay una sagutan lang, tas yung bandang dulo na yung medyo nag-layer up na talaga, nagsusweep na yung orchestra and stuff. Parang braided na siya na
Yes.
if you can visualize like where the sound is going to, yun, naka-braid na siya, parang gano'n.
Correct. Totoo.
Na in a beautiful way. So parang, this is really technical. As in,
Very,
that's what I
in.
kept on thinking. Like,
Oo.
like, it's easy. I feel like it's easy to learn the song, I guess. But imagine they
Yes.
created that. They also helped in making that. Yes.
Oo.
So to be able to think of all those plot twists within the
Correct.
song,
Oo, correct.
that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
But again, just not my cup of tea. So,
Tama naman. Oo.
yun. Hot or cold? Because
Cold.
mine,
Cold.
parang, here's my predicament. I don't want to call it hot also because I acknowledge it for all its greatness. So I guess,
Baka lukewarm.
Lukewarm. Room
Oh,
temp.
baka lukewarm.
Room temp.
Oh,
temp.
baka lukewarm lang. Because I don't wanna, like, I feel bad saying that it's hot. It's not hot. I just don't wanna listen to it often. Parang ganon.
Or baka you can
Okay.
divide your opinion into two. Personal and professional.
Wow.
Wow. Because I'm a professional musician.
Oh, you're a professional singer.
Okay.
Kasi you acknowledge the technicalities of the
okay.
song. And
Okay.
it's a cold. But
Alright,
on a
alright.
personal preference level, it's
Okay.
a hot. So, I mean,
So my
accepted.
personal preference is hot. And professionally, as a singer,
Oo, as a
it is
singer.
cold.
Yes.
Okay.
I love
Oo.
this. Yeah.
Okay, next track. Guilty Pleasure.
Guilty
I'll start with
pleasure. I love this.
I love that after Blue, so ayun ka na, nakanganga and like sad. Tapos biglang, oh, R&B? What is this groove? Alam mo yun?
Yeah.
This is
Correct.
the kind of music that I was hoping they'd have more of. And I'm glad kahit papano, we were complaining na parang sana they showed something new. They did pala with Guilty Pleasure. But it's still just one song. I guess I wanted more. I'm greedy.
Oo.
Gets.
But I like Guilty Pleasure. Title pa lang eh. And title, isipin mo lang yung title, tapos pakinggan mo siya. Nagigets mo na eh, na parang, oh, someone's tempted. Na syempre, yung thoughts ko, parang, ano ba ang pinaggagawa niyo sa buhay niyo? What is the story behind this, Seungkwan, DK? Like, do tell us. Ayun lang naman. Medyo nakakakilig, actually.
Yeah.
Kinilig ako for
Yes.
them na parang, I love
Oo.
that this is like in their headspace. Wow, headspace. I mean, gets that they're singing about this. So they felt this, alam mo yun. And me, I'm a big fan of them getting on with it. Wow. Getting some.
Yes.
Okay.
Getting on with the
Not
groove.
together, but getting some.
Whoa.
Okay.
But I am a supportive, person.
To their
I'm a
relationships.
supportive, I'm supportive of whatever it is that they wanna do. What? What am I saying?
Girl! Ano yung sabihin yan? Parang medyo X-rated na tayo ng X-rated.
Di naman. Hindi nga yun. Relationship nga lang iniisip ko. Hindi ko alam kung anong iniisip mo.
Sabi
But
mo kasi,
anyway,
do.
You
okay.
prefaced it with like, okay.
Sorry.
Okay lang.
Oh no. But anyway, actually yun lang yung thoughts ko sa guilty pleasure. Like, I was pleasured.
You were pleasured. Congrats. Congrats for being pleasured, which is definitely not an R18 word to use. It's very PG, diba?
It's very
I am
PG.
pleasured.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know.
Pero kasi the tonage though, the way you kind of cocked your eyebrow. There's
It is
meaning to that.
DxS. So,
Totoo naman, tuhog na tuhog pa rin.
yeah. They're so good at this. Ikaw, Trency, anong thoughts mo sa guilty pleasure?
I love this song as in una kong naisip parang sobrang grabe ang hirap talaga na maging multi-stan. Parang ko like, oh my God, parang Boy Next Door. May ganun akong vibe.
Oo, para siyang jam.
Para siyang jam.
Or Live in Paris. Tama, Live in
Oo.
Paris nga pala talaga.
Oo, may
hindi
ganun siyang
live.
vibe. But honestly, for me, more than that, parang as the song progressed, for me, this is the most 17 of the songs. Na parang minsan nga parang sabi ko, oh my God, parang pwede si Mingyu sa part na to. May ganun akong naisip. Alam mo yun? And I think of all the songs in this album, this is actually my favorite. Parang
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Really?
I just Same! Yay! I just love it. Parang, and I like what Mon pointed out na parang galing ka nga sa sakit ng puso mo from Blue, and then biglang, okay, rest muna tayo. And then you get to this song that is just fun and super kilig. Like, oh my God. Like, ito na naman. May part dito, I'll just read the lyrics, but the lyrics goes, I'll never stop. Parang towards the bridge na to. Pero sobrang kilig nung part na to, as in nakakatuwa. And I like how lyrics-wise, parang ginamit nila yung, yung line na yun na parang dito ko lang malalabas sa B-side track na to. Ay, cute!
I saw that.
I love that line.
I read that nga.
Oo.
Ganda nun.
And then yung part, di ba, there's this line, blow my mind. Pero si Seungkwan says it na, basta parang medyo syncopated siya na parang, ooh, that's kind of sexy. May ganon. So I feel like,
ito yung sexy era
this
song
is their,
nila.
yes, this is their sexy song. So at least nabigyan tayo ng sexy song, kahit napaka-cute na sexy siya. Hindi siya parang, alam mo yun, si XM Kaldagan vibes, alam mo yun, or, pero, alam mo yun, ito saktong sexy lang, medyo ganon, kiliti-kiliti, ganon. Tapos mamaya, akit na kayo, checka. Yun.
I love this song. This is my absolute favorite song as well from the whole album. From the teasers pa lang, as in ito talaga sabi ko, wait, why is there something that kind of jazzy R&B-ish sounding from this whole soundtrack na parang, this whole album na parang lahat ng teasers puro feeling mga ballad. So I was so looking forward to what is this song, and it did not disappoint. As in sobrang gustong-gusto ko siya. The only thing, I guess, that frustrates me right now as a fan is because, ayan na, di ba, nagme-music show na sila this week. As a multi-stan, ang dami kong pinapanood. But anyway, because when CXM and Howo did theirs, they had at least 2 songs. Tapos sila, Blue lang. I expected them to do 2 songs. And akala ko, ito yung pangalawa kasi syempre magbabalad. Tapos after nyo magbalad, may konting small dance. Ganun, hindi naman kailangan big dance. Small dance lang tayo.
Kasi pwedeng choreographyhan to di ba? Pwede siyang lagyan ng choreography
Exactly. Kaya parang yun lang na parang bakit hindi nyo to pinerform? Bakit Blue lang talaga? Yun lang. Parang I want to see this performed. I guess hindi na lang siya complaint. Something to look forward to.
So hot or cold?
Cold!
Sabihin ko palang 1, 2, 3. But yes, cold. Cold then for me. The 4th track is called Silence. And I think from the song, we gather that it's about quiet heartbreak, quiet goodbye.
Yes.
Ito yung second favorite song ko of this album. There's something about this song that just, I feel like, I don't know, it feels more like a hug. The way that Pinwheel feels like a hug to me. Parang ganun siya. Or Campfire feels like a hug. There's something about this. Again, I haven't seen the lyrics. Pasensya na kung baliktad pala. Pero yun yung na-feel ko eh. Pero yun, as in sobrang, ito yung para sa akin, the way I always remember our main vocalist of 17 na meron talagang comfort na dala yung songs nila, and this song does that perfectly to me. Second favorite after Guilty Pleasure.
I love this song.
This is my first. This is my favorite song out of the album. And I was surprised because, there are three naman. There are 3 kind of upbeat songs. And yet, I choose a slower song. I was surprised myself. But somehow, there's something about this song na parang the title palang Silence. And then it really feels like, when I was listening to it, and then Winter, it really drags. Like, I honestly hate. I don't experience it every year, obviously, but I have encountered it before, and it was just so sad. Like, I hated it. I experienced it one time, and I hated it. Like, I hated the sadness, and it felt so lonely. And somehow, this song brought those memories back. Tas hindi lang, parang sunod-sunod siya. Parang basta the sadness lang of saying goodbye. Na parang, tas parang since it's cold out and it's not really a time to like mingle. I mean, parang you're just kept to yourself. So wala kang choice but to just quietly acknowledge that it's over. Parang ganon. And sobrang na-feel ko siya. And I also love that when they use the words araso, algeso. Yung nagsasagutan sila yung araso, algeso. Syempre, I had to Google that and like, basically, araso and algeso. Araso is the past of I know, I understand. And algeso is the present/future. So them saying it twice. So, alam mo yun, parang, you know how when
May
you're
weight.
trying to or when you're trying to convince or tell yourself that it's over, or you're trying to convince yourself na it's of something, or when you tell yourself na kaya mo yan, kaya mo ngayon, kakayanin mo yan. Parang ganun siya. Kung kinaya mo ngayon, kakayanin mo yan bukas. Parang may ganun siyang assurance to yourself that things will be okay. Parang ganun. Kaya mahal ko yung kantang to. Ayun lang.
I love it. I love that you pointed out yung Araso Algaso kasi yun din yung hook talaga ng song na to for me. And how it's sang in this song, yung Araso. Parang sobrang highlight niya and that's just one word. Tapos you hear it repeated in another form. Ang take ko dito is, ang reading ko sa kanya is, parang Araso is, yun nga, okay, I got it. And it's parang informal speech nga siya, di ba? And then yung algaso daw, parang may slight nuance na siya of it being used as an acknowledgement of instruction. So in a way for me, parang meron siyang sense of finality to it. Na parang like, sobrang sakit and bittersweet. And parang this song is so, as Pia mentioned nga, na parang it's so silent but it's also full. And feeling ko na-highlight yung moment na yun for me dun sa bridge ni DK na. Yung part na parang yung kumakanta na sila ng, hindi ko talaga matandaan yung tono, pero yung nagsisweeping, gagana siya, diba? And then nag-end yung bridge na yon with him like sustaining this note dun sa line na I know what to say now. So sinustain niya yon with like such rich accompaniment. Tas biglang tinanggal nila yung accompaniment. Tas yung boses na lang yung natira. Chills! As in, na parang like, we're talking about silence. He's like, parang talking about his pain. And then, but at the very core of it is just rawness. And it just hurts. So parang, nung talagang part na yun, pinaulit-ulit ko talaga siya kasi grabe, parang for me, parang shit, stroke of genius ng Slight yung part na yun. Yung talagang tinanggal as in cut siya, cut. Tapos si DK na lang yung kumakanta, parang, shit, man. Damn. Ganda. Sobrang love that part.
Yeah.
Sobrang sakto siya pang soundtrack sa Exchange. Parang,
girl,
naiisip ko talaga yung mga awayan nila sa Exchange. Tapos biglang yung quiet surrender na, araso. Meron silang usually. Yun yung mga anuhan nila. Tapos hanggang sa softly araso. Tapos paalisin na lang yung
tsaka
tao.
si ano to.
Oo, tsaka si Yushik. Alam mo na.
Si Yushik. Oo, alam mo na sila to eh.
Pwede din si Yoonji tsaka si Baekhyun. Okay,
pwede.
anyway.
Ay, naku, ayoko kay Yoonji, so ayoko siya.
I hate
ng highlight.
Okay, anyway, let's move on.
Okay.
So, hot or cold?
Cold!
Oh, daming cold.
Mm-hmm.
We have the fifth track called Dream Serenade, Seungkwan solo.
Seungkwan solo.
This is actually the longest track. It's almost 5 minutes long.
It is. Can I just share
I
real
did not
quick?
notice.
I really
4
love
minutes,
the fact
40 something.
na ang hahaba ng most of the songs. Parang you only have 2 songs at the
2:30.
latter 250. Pero the rest are like 3, and then this is the longest. And like I love na it's so long.
I felt that it had to be long also. Parang, cute nga eh. So, I had to read up about it kasi parang Dream Serenade, of syempre title pa lang, you kind of don't get it. Diba? It could mean a lot. So, I decided to read up on what it's about. And it's like a quiet closure between mutual understanding. MU! So, parang, MU, oo.
Grabe.
So, parang, ito yung mga what could have been, but then it didn't happen, so gotta move on, parang ganon. When after reading this, parang, and then I listened to it again. Wow, like I felt that because you know, syempre nag-flashback a lot of things, pero parang wow, yeah, okay. And at the same time, Seungkwan, anong pinagdaanan mo? As in, parang napaganon talaga ako. Kasi na-feel ko talaga pero yung pain niya, hindi siya pain. It's not as painful as Blue. So there's still, you know how you can still feel the acceptance, but you still have to sing it. I mean, you still have to acknowledge it to like, I guess, you know how acknowledging helps. 'Cause any pain is pain, of course. So it felt like that kind of song for me. I wasn't surprised, of course, that Seungkwan would do a very ballad. And I was disappointed, but at the same time, I can't be disappointed. I find it hard to be disappointed because he put his heart in it. Like, you can feel it. Alam mo yun? And you know, and I think this is what I said also about his song in the Happy Birthday album, yung solo niya. Parang, even if it's not my favorite, like, you know, he put his heart and soul in it. So you know it means so much. You know it means something. You know na may pinagdaanan siya na malala. Hindi naman malala. Pero pinagdaanan niya yon or something. So I can't hate it. Parang I'm not allowed to hate it. Parang ganun yung feeling ko.
Gets.
So yun yung feeling ko sa song na to. Ikaw, Trency.
Ako, yun din same. Seungkwan, Who Hurt You? And like, yun nga, going back to Raindrops, parang like, is he 17's hurt boy? Alam mo yun, siya ba talaga ang emo boy ng 17? But I mean, gets naman, parang ang dami rin niyang pinagdadaanan, and it's usually the happy people who are actually the one that
feel deeply.
Who feel deeply. And I feel like, alam mo yun, parang, and if he feels deeply, I really appreciate the vulnerability in how he expresses it. Kasi he expresses it so well. I mean, you know, we watched him perform in New, and we were like, shut up. We were completely silent. We were silent. We were shut up. I prefer that.
We were shutted up.
We were shutted up. We were shutted up so bad. Alam mo yun? And I feel like this song also calls for that because for me, he sang it number one in such a, like, parts in low register. I really love hearing him in his low voice. I love it. Meron siyang ganun, sobrang rich ng kanyang low register. And then he sings so softly, as in sobrang hina ng boses niya dito na parang may konting strain to listen. May ganun. Pero it kind of pulls you in. You know how they say na parang the people who talk softer actually control the room more? Parang si Obama lang. Kasi kumbaga, you're forced to like kind of lean in and like really listen to them kasi they talk so softly. So, yun yung effect sa akin itong kantang to. It kind of made me lean in. But at the same time, since it's so soft, it just felt like so introspective and so deep within him na parang like, alam mo yun, parang feeling mo nga parang siya, dapat ba napapakinggan ko to? Parang may ganun siyang vibe for me. Na it feels like,
am I allowed to
am I
this
allowed
door?
to even,
Parang ganun.
am I allowed to even hear this? And then, knowing pa na it's about like, only seeing this person or like telling this person their feelings and their dreams. And our dreams are parang secrets. Alam mo yun? Like, we are the only people who can be actually privy to that because it's our dreams. No one can enter our dreams. Unless Inception siya. Ganon. So, kumbaga, parang may ganong, parang pulling in and vulnerability to it na talagang sobrang gusto ko. And I love na it's coming from him. And he's the only one who can do this to me. I hate it. and it's so contradictory kasi to who he is in, you know, when he does his broadcasts and his variety shows. Alam mo yun? And then you see this part of him. So parang all the more na gusto mo siyang kilalanin kasi parang like, where is this pain coming from? And can I heal you? Alam mo yun?
Can I help you? Ganon.
Can I help you? May ganon. Can I help you, sir, ma'am? Coffee, tea, or me? Tsaka.
Wow, me?
So yun. Me? Or Mon pala. So yun. So, and then, sorry, to just to end this, parang like, yung line lang talaga, I want to tell you that you were love. So, yun, I just love that line. Parang, you were love.
Add ko lang, you know how, yung when you said dream, yung dreams din naman kasi, it's like a product of our innermost thoughts talaga.
Correct.
Na,
Oo.
alam mo yun yung lumalabas as visuals in a way. So, I like that was added nga. Kasi parang, and these are like innermost thoughts. So, parang, these are things that you don't really say out loud. Yung akala mo, hindi mo iniisip.
Exactly.
Pero iniisip mo pala. Parang ganon.
Oo, correct.
So,
sometimes nga, ikaw rin, di mo alam na sa'yo yun eh.
Oo, yung magugulat ka, ba't nasa di ba yung mga instances na, ba't nasa panaginip ko siya, but it actually means something. Alam mo yun, parang, you were hurt pala with something he said, or yung mga ganon na, di mo inakala na iniisip or dinibdib mo pala talaga siya.
Yes.
Ikaw, Pia, anong thoughts mo sa Dream Serenade?
Okay, honestly, for me, this was like my least favorite song in the album at first. But then, nung binanggit nyo that it's the longest song, parang medyo na-shock ako because it never felt long to me. So parang sabi ko, if I hate it that much, why did it not feel long? So maybe there's something there that I actually liked or enjoyed. And then I was listening to your conversation, and so napatingin tuloy ako sa lyrics. And so, okay, it feels like another song for Moonbin. Kasi parang it's about meeting somebody in your dream, like somebody you can't meet in real life. And your smile is like sunshine. That is so Moonbin. Like his smile is sunshine. So parang, and then parang may lyric pa na parang, even if it is in a dream, I want to tell you that you were love.
Aww.
Parang, because, diba, I mean, there are some posts that he has made in the past about Moonbin, talking about, yun nga, about dreams and mga ganon. So parang, maybe, I don't know if it's a stretch for me to say that, but just listening to this conversation and looking at the translation into English, it could be that. So parang, okay, ang na-realize ko sa utak ko, baka the reason why I didn't like the song, because meron akong pinipilit sa sarili ko na gusto kong maging si Seungkwan, and maybe that's really just not it. Maybe he really just wants to be this balladeer. He wants to be this rock star. At wag ko nang ipilit yung notion ka na, no, mas gusto niyang mag-experiment with, baka hindi. Ito lang talaga siya, Pia. Stop resisting, accept it because it's beautiful as it is. So parang okay. So dati parang at first hot siya, naging cold bigla. Thank you for this discussion. It made me appreciate this song.
Hot, cold, and it's cold.
Cold.
Very, very cold.
Cold with lots of tears. Cold tears.
Cold. So, frozen river. Ice fishing.
Oo. Dagdag ko lang like real quick. Parang yes, yung Moonbin talaga. Parang dumaplis yun sa utak ko. And siguro, I mean, it's been so long. Naman so long, pero parang like, grabe no, yung weight din ng ganong experience sa buhay mo. You will carry it for the rest of your life.
For the rest of your life.
To create songs continuously about that person and express it so well every instance that you make. Alam mo yun, na parang, and it only goes to show how much he loved him. Diba?
Yeah.
Na he can talk about him this way, this many times in these many years.
Yeah.
And actually, it hasn't been too long, honestly.
Totoo naman
like,
din.
It still feels pretty new. I thought about that also, the Moonbin angle. But I honestly refuse to open the door, siguro. Feeling ko lang, I don't know, it felt so personal. Parang may ganon. Parang I didn't want to delve into it. But at the same time, if it really is, if it's also, you know, it's possibly pala mas a Moonbin angle. Thank you, Seungkwan, for trusting us with your thoughts and feelings.
Oo.
Yeah.
Correct. Agree. Sige, tahimik na naman tayo dahil kay Seungkwan. Siya talaga
Kaya
Lagi na lang.
Lagi na lang. Siya lang talaga
Such a
gumagawa.
Luna collector. That
I
man.
know.
That man!
Okay lang, collect me. You want my photo card?
Wow. Grabe, collect me para
Collect us.
collect us. It's time to collect your package, ma'am, sir.
Okay, finally, we reached the sit song, Prelude of Love. I really like this song. Like, I super love this song. This is my second favorite song. Because it's joyful. Yun lang yun.
Yes.
Like,
Does it not sound like Ghetto Superstar? Like the original version, not the remade hip-hop version? Like the first time I heard it, kaya ako nahihirapan. Ghetto Superstar. As in, yun talaga yung naririnig ko eh. Kaya parang nahihirapan ako to like get into it. Maya. Maya nga ba
Oh my
yun?
God.
Sino bang yung remake? Kenny Loggins yung original, diba?
Kenny Loggins, girl, wag tayo pupunta doon. That's too much.
I know, right?
Di ba Dolly Parton? Joke lang. No? Mali
hanapin
ako.
ko.
Natin yung
Ghetto
ano
Superstar.
For me, this song, whatever it sounds like, I love that it's happy. It's joyful.
It is Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers. Gusto mo yun?
Dolly Parton.
Not Kenny
Kenny
Loggins.
Rogers.
Sumama ako.
The
Rogers.
Kenny Rogers.
My memory
Duet siya,
actually.
Chicken Empire.
Duet siya, mga besh.
Oo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pero yun
Anyway,
lang,
sorry.
parang
Go ahead.
I'm so happy that this was the last song. Kasi parang, you know, for the previous songs, he took you to places, some happy, some sad, mostly sad. And then
Some
you
with
end
pleasure.
with this. Some with pleasure. Guilty. So having this, which kind of feels like it's the beginning of new love. Ano yun? May ganun siya eh. Or spring has come. Parang may ganun siyang
Correct.
may ganun siyang messaging kahit na hindi ko talaga masyadong binasa yung lyrics. Pero na-feel ko siya. So parang, it kind of, I love that you end with it and then I'm happy. So kahit na sinasabi ko na nahihirapan ako, I cannot listen to this album over and over again. But if I do, or when I do, at least like gets at the end of the round, happy ka. Yun lang yun. And I feel like malamang intentional yun. Kasi at the end of the day, these two, they are the most emotional. They are the most sensitive Sebongis. They love sharing all these things to us, all these hardships and whatnot. But at the end of the day, all they want to do is make us smile. Make us hopeful.
That's true.
And I feel like that was the reasoning behind it. Like they just want us to leave on a happy note.
I agree. I also like this song, but it's not my favorite, but I like that it's happy. And saktong-sakto lang na maiksi lang din yung song. Parang it did not have
Correct.
to be longer than that. I feel
Yeah.
like it ended the album perfectly. So yeah.
Super agree. For me, it sounds like Day 6. May ganun siyang vibe.
May ganun nga siyang
Parang
vibe.
may isang Day 6, I
Rose
forget
pa
ko
nga
anong
ako
Day 6
eh.
song yun. Pero parang some kind of similar to that. And with that in mind, yun nga, very teen movie kind of vibe. And for me, ang takeaway ko lang dito is parang this is how I want to feel or I want someone to feel about me. Alam mo yun? Yung parang excited. Kasi diba parang the whole point of this, yung song is like you're so excited to meet that person that just walking down the street feels like a prelude to love. Alam mo yun? Parang the excitement. They ended na parang mas nga hopeful siya and like that at the end of it all, regardless of all the pain that you've gone through, parang you will find that love again.
Pwede nga ring isipin yung line nga na keep trying or always choose love. Parang ganon.
Oh, always choose
Parang
love.
ganon. I love it. I'm so happy that they ended with that. But yeah, so those are the 6 tracks of
Yes.
Serenade, DxS mini album. Kayo, Sarang Base, anong thoughts niyo sa song? Do you guys... wait, sorry, we didn't vote pa pala. Do we like the song, hot or cold? In 3, 2, 1.
Cold.
Cold. Anyway, Sarang Base, kayo, anong thoughts niyo sa mga kanta? Did you guys like it? Hot and cold din ba sa inyo ang mga kanta na to? Sabi ko, we'll nitpick, but I guess there's not much to nitpick. Medyo na nitpick na natin yung ilan. Kahit pa paano. If there's one thing I also wanna nitpick is, para ang kulang ng promotions. Yun lang. I don't know.
Yeah.
Parang hindi ko na feel na
I felt
they were
that.
coming. Unlike CXM na parang,
Correct.
they're coming and they came.
I know. Correct.
Correct.
Ang dami. Correct.
Oo.
Para sa kanila mas
Agree.
subtle kasi 'di ba all of a sudden they had like this duet with the Vici over the break, 'di ba? Parang may mga ganon. Tas meron pang
Oo.
isa pang duet. Parang very subtle lang. I guess wala kasi silang pa-billboard, wala silang Instagram pictures,
Correct.
walang
Wala sila sa
likod,
LA.
wala tayong
Wala-
nakitang likod. Na parang,
Oo.
bakit
Walang
may likod?
likod.
Oo.
Correct. Oo. I guess siguro alam nila kung saan sila maglilin into.
Correct.
But I hope parang whatever they're doing right now is enough to propel this album. Yun lang yung worry ko kasi parang like kung hindi siya promoted enough, parang wala makikinig, 'di ba? Parang but I hope and pray people listen because like these voices deserve to be heard. Alam mo yun, in this manner. And hopefully with more people listening, it will become a concert then because I really want to see this.
They
concert.
did say, diba, that they are planning it. They're in
Let's
talks
go.
with the agency. Pero parang, I feel like maganda kasi din yung strategy nila to get all of the like biggest singers in K-pop and have them sing this. So like, all you can think of right now is just wait. Sino yung next na pakakantahin nila nitong song na to? Like, Sohee of Rise has also done it. So parang, oh my God, Boy Next Door, pinagdedebatihan namin kanina. Boy Next Door, syempre si Sungho na yan, sabi ko. And my husband, knowing that Rewoo is my bias, sabi niya, alam mo, mas bagay kay Rewoo kantahin. Ay, kinilig ako. Si Rewoo kumakanta ng Blue. Ano ba? Di ba? Anyway, I really love this kind of promotion. Nakaka-excite abangan kung sino next.
True.
Sana
Very
Day6,
true.
they also do it. My Day din
know.
naman sila.
Oh my God.
Yung mga ganun.
Definitely.
Sabi yung exciting. I feel like it's enough also to pull people in because these are respected vocalists and people know in the industry na, oh, ano to? Tapos parang makikurious ka ano yung song. So, I feel like it's effective enough naman tong ginagawa nila ngayon.
But I hope hindi
Dun
lang kasi
tayo.
puro blue. Sana other songs din pinapakanta nila
Totoo
sa other singers.
din. Oo.
Kasi
To
parang
drum up
Blue,
attention for the album, hindi lang for the
Yun
song.
nga eh. Like as great, technically great Blue is, I feel like, you know, it's not the vibe most of the time. Alam mo yun? Like, you have to be in
Pero
a
yung
mood.
challenge kasi, so tinutuon nila
Correct.
yung
Oo.
challenging
Totoo
kantahin.
naman.
Technical
Feeling ko
prowess
nga yung ano
ano.
nito eh. I saw the numbers, like yung first day album sales. Tapos medyo mababa actually yung sa DxS. Yung pinakamataas yung sa CXM. And it kind of makes sense kasi
Nakahubad
grabe nga yung promotions ng CXM.
May nakahubad.
Oh, yun din. Pero feeling ko, this is the kind of album na parang slow burn.
Exactly,
like, you know
parang
how
fighting
may ganon.
ng Busok
Oo.
Soon. That wasn't like, initially. It just became after a while. I feel like ito, magsa-slow burn din siya.
Oh. For this last part, I just wanted us to say a little message for them for their work with this album. So, just some kind words, I guess.
Kind words.
Kind words. Do you wanna begin, Trency?
Ang gusto ko lang sabihin is, I am so, so proud of you. Someone mentioned earlier na parang they've been doing this for 11 years as vocalists, and they've been refining their craft for that long or even longer, and this is the product of all of that. And I am so proud of what you have become as your mother. What? Pero yun.
Mother,
as your mother, oo. As in. And you made me cry in the car while I was listening. And yun. You're able to use your voice to tell the stories that most people don't have the voice for. So thank you for that.
Ganda.
Pia?
I want you both to know, Seungkwan and DK, that you guys, honestly, you guys have made it, not just with this album, even way before this. I think I just want to see that kind of confidence in you both because I feel like there's always this shyness. They're fantastic. There's nothing to be said about that. There's always like this not shyness na parang hindi nyo ba gets kung gaano kayo kagaling kasi sobrang galing ninyo. Parang ganon. Pwede na kayo nga mag-level sa mga Diva Hall of Fame. Ganon. Parang there's just that kind of confidence that I wish I could see from both of you, especially with this album because you worked so hard and you delivered it so well. And you deserve that kind of confidence that comes from within of knowing that you are good. And there's nothing wrong with knowing that you really are that good. Thank you for this gift of an album. And it's a great way for us to start this year. At meron na kaming iiyakan kapag na-enlist na rin kayo. So, salamat.
Aww.
May background music na kami.
Without you. Shower
of
blue.
Okay, my turn. I just want to say, DK and Seungkwan, thank you so much for your hard work. I know you guys have been very nervous. We felt that, with their Weverse posts, when they were in promotions pa lang for before the release, kept on mentioning, we hope you like it, we hope you like it. Of course we like it. And not just because we'll like whatever it is that you do, but because we really believe in you, that you'll never bring out anything bad. I hope you know that we believe in you so much and that we're so proud of you. And also, thank you for entrusting us with your secrets. This really feels like a very loaded album. And we will never know unless, but we will never know what the stories are behind these songs. Thank you for entrusting us with your, I guess, inner thoughts and feelings. We really, really appreciate that. Ayun, thank you. Love you.
Love you.
Love you so much. Love you. We're not happy without you.
Sorry, hindi kami
My
marunong
God, how many
mag-Korean.
times do we belt that out, right?
Naman,
Kaya
forever.
Stuck na in our head. But yeah, that is our album review for DxS Serenade mini album. We hope you liked our thoughts. And we also want to hear or see your thoughts. Please put them down in the comments. We can't wait to read them. But the episode is technically not over because, as promised, we have a game. It's called Fortunately, Unfortunately. And basically, we are going to build our very own K-drama storyline. So, before the episode started, nag-draw na kami, nag-raffle na kami ng list of words between the three of us. There are 3 words each that we have right now. And we have to build a story based on those 3, technically 9 words total that we have on hand. Every sentence or every statement has to start with fortunately and unfortunately. And I think ang goal natin is dapat yung mabuong nating kwento is worthy of one of the songs of this album. Ayun lang naman. The theme of the words that we have on hand are winter or DK or Seungkwan. So, abangan kung ano ang kwento na mabubuo namin in this game. Tasali na rin kayo. Like, guess where this is gonna head. I am going to choose a song. Tapos, dapat yung kwento natin ay worthy of this song. And since it's been a while since tayo ay nagdelulu, might as well make it this song. Guilty Pleasure.
Oh. Perfect.
Sino?
Hotness.
Kasi yung pinaka-fun.
Yes.
Okay. Sige, I'll start. Unfortunately, it was a gloomy night in this beautiful place called Jeju Island.
Fortunately, I was wearing my Kimjang vest in this orchard that is owned by the parents of Bu Seungkwan.
So direct. Okay.
I love it. Unfortunately, I was alone. But all of a sudden I felt a booster up my spine.
Kinabahan ako. Buti spine. Okay.
Spine.
Kinabahan ako. Okay.
Spine.
Oh, spine.
Ako, up your
Booster.
butt.
Up my spine.
Up my spine.
Parang, nakaganon.
Fortunately, I calmed down because in my hands were gongogma or roasted sweet potatoes that are warming me up, but still confused with the feelings that I have right now.
Fortunately, the sweet potatoes kept me warm. It was the hug I needed. It really felt like DK's biceps wrapping around me.
And fortunately, This dopamine man's biceps are actually around me. And I turned around and there he is, smiling with his dopamine smile.
Unfortunately, that smile, that dopamine smile, started chattering because of his fear of heights. So what do I do? Question mark. And Pia.
Unfortunately, this orchard is high up Mount Halasan, which is why he has fear of heights. And he could feel it. There's an orchard in the mountain, I guess. And but in the midst of all that, being scared in this orchard, suddenly the first snow falls.
Oh. And fortunately, as the snow fell, I come up to him and whisper to his ear, "Babe, let's go to Japan."
And scene?
Not Hong Kong, Japan.
Japan. And scene.
Alam ko na, Sarang Base. Pwede bang hulaan nyo kung ano yung mga words, mga keywords na sinubukan naming i-include in this beautiful story about being in Jeju but deciding to go to Japan.
Mali kasi sabi niya, J. I wanna go to this place called J. Japan kasi talaga yung gusto niya.
Japan.
Oo.
Kasi
Ang
nag-ano ka,
narinig,
nagpapakit
Jeju.
ka eh.
Oo.
Punta tayo sa J.
J.
Ganon. Hulaan mo.
Oo.
Read my
Jeju.
mind. Ganon. Tapos
Yung pala
nagkamali.
Japan. Oo.
Japan ang gusto niya.
Oo.
Yun.
We hope you guys like that beautiful story of ours, and we hope you like this episode. This has been fun. Share this episode with your friends. We are on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcast. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. See you in our next episode. Thank you. You're the best. Gumawa Chagoya and Sarang
Sarang In 3, 2, 1, and...
Love you. Your blue. Parang mali yung dulo. Dulo lang.
Parang mali.